been close on other occasions, and they're the champions of District 8 5A, unbeaten in district play, as I just mentioned a moment ago, and they will play in the 5A state playoffs at Hunter Stadium over at St. Paul's in Covington this coming Friday night at 7 p.m. in what should be one of the better games in the opening round of the state playoffs. Please give a warm quarterback club welcome to Coach Lou Valdin of the Hahnville Tigers. Louis?
Thank you, Kenny. It's always an honor to represent Hahnville High School and to speak at the quarterback club. Prior to our district, and I said on Friday Night Football, I thought the only honor I would ever get would maybe be invited to the Biggest Loser show when we were 0-4. But we trust in our kids. We got a great group of kids. I trust in my coaching staff. They're outstanding. Probably the best investment I ever made at Hahnville High School. Cost me $4. I went to the National Athletic Directors Convention, and they had these little signs that you could get 5 of them for $20, and they were all cliches, you know, big team, little me, and whatever it takes. And you know, we got one in the weight room that says, winners train, losers complain, and everything else. Well, one of those signs was a little bitty sign, black sign with white writing that said never, never quit. And I just drilled it in the wall next to the door. And then the next year, some kid walking out the door hit on it, and a tradition was started. So it makes it easy on me. I don't have to give too many speeches. All I have to do is say 3 words, never, never quit. And that's kind of what happened to us. Somebody asked me after the Destrian game, we lose them by 14 points. We come back, score 3 touchdowns in the third quarter, get back in, end up winning in overtime. They said, was there any worry whether your kids would quit or not? And I said, no, we didn't quit when we were 0-4. We sure not going to quit when we're 14 behind, especially against our good buddies from the East Bank. So we trust in our kids. You know, I get way too much credit for the good things that happen at Hahnville High School. I have a great staff. I have great kids. We have great support. And it's really an honor to represent our district in the playoffs against a very, very tough St. Paul's team. Somebody talked about since we moved Sergio Medina to running back, we've been winning, and that's been true. There's a lot of people that get the credit for that. First of all, we had a tailback that could really run. Kid Pernell Denvo breaks his leg the second play of the scrimmage against Belchase, so we lose him. So we're down to our backup tailback, and really the person that's probably most responsible for our winning record and moving Sergio Medina is our family and consumer science teacher who wrote up our tailback and got him suspended for the Bonneville game. And so we had to play someone there, so we got the idea of moving Sergio Medina to tailback, and the rest is history. So I would say that she probably deserves to be up here more than me. She had a lot more with us moving him than we did. But another reason, too, that Sergio's having a great year, we lost 2 senior offensive linemen in the first 2 weeks. We replaced them with 10th graders who were big old boys, but they were big puppies. And now, at this time of the year, there's no young football players. Everyone's experienced. So our offensive line's really come along, and that's opened a lot of holes for Sergio. Our quarterback does a great job. You know, he manages the game. He's not a superstar, but he's tough, and he's pretty accurate. He gets us out of bad plays and that sort of thing. But, you know, we look at St. Paul's on film. They're typical, very similar to a Rummel, very similar to a Jesuit. They don't beat themselves. They're big and physical. They do a few things very well out of a million different formations, which we're going to have to simplify a lot to what we do on defense. The biggest worry I got is they're big up front. And on defense, we're not built for that. We're built for speed. We're in the speed league, so we're a little undersized in the defensive line. So we're going to have to try to counter it with numbers and walk the safety up and things like that to give ourselves a chance. Hopefully, if we win, we play to win up Parkway and Live Oak. We kind of think Parkway will win that one. So they get to make the trip from Bossier to Booty. And we'll have a home playoff game where if you've never been to a game in Hahnville High School, it's really something to see. It is tremendous atmosphere. I'm not from there. I'm from Mid-City, New Orleans, right down the street. And, having the opportunity to coach in the river parishes. I was a Catholic League guy most of my career, and then moved out to the river parishes. And if you ever get a chance, if you've never seen a game, river parish game, you really have to go out there and see them. It's something to see. We say all the time in the river parish, football's religion, and Friday night's a holy day of obligation. They all bring big, big crowds, and most of them make the playoffs. We're fortunate to get in, and but I would like to thank Kenny for this tremendous honor, especially honoring Sergio Medina, and and thank you for the opportunity to represent a great place in Hahnville High School and a great school system in St. Charles Parish. I think Friday night it was an overtime game. Obviously the Destrehan people a little disappointed, but really the big winner Friday night is St. Charles Parish, because very few parishes could put on that kind of show with two outstanding schools and two pretty good programs and a packed house and bands and everything else that goes along with high school football. It's really a special place to be.
Questions for Louis? Anybody?
Questions, comments, trick plays, fake punt? Yeah. Call. That was easy. Call. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're loaded. They're loaded. They're a very, very outstanding football team. No. No, who unfortunately did not play quarterback until our game. So they had him at receiver, and they had him receive in the scrimmage. They had him receive against St. Aug in the Jamboree. Carr didn't play week 1, so all of a sudden the first down, he lines up at quarterback. We didn't see him, and the next thing we did, the next play we had to block the extra point. So those are easy ones, Carr and Speedy Knoll. Yeah, we're proud of Jaquinic. He's doing well in school. We're a little disappointed that Alfred Blue got hurt, because he's having a good year. But yeah, Jaquinic's a good guy. He's going to be one of those guys who's going to go to class, and he'll be a solid citizen for the Tigers. Well, the 5A. So what I thought about 5A. It's an interesting year, because when's the last time you had a Destrehan, you had a Higgins that weren't in the playoffs, you had an Arrett that didn't make the playoffs, so you got a bunch of new teams that are in the playoffs. But I think you have about 2 or 3 teams that are the class of 5A. And you talk about West Monroe, you talk about Rummel, you talk about Jesuit. I think you got to put Acadiana in that bunch. They're always tough in the playoffs. They always kick it up a notch. So, those are definitely the team to beat. The best football team I've seen this year in 5A is Rummel. They're really, really good. Jay has an outstanding football team. They're very well coached. They make very few mistakes, and they're kind of solid everywhere. And but that's probably, that's what I think so far. 5A, 4A, they got a bunch of really, really good teams in 4A. You talk about St. Aug, you talk about East Jeff and Holy Cross and Carr and Neville. So 4A is really maybe better football teams than 5A has. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.